When Chelsea made the Boxing Day trip to East Anglia to take on George Burley's newly promoted Ipswich in December 2000, the league table suggested that the Suffolk side started as favourites. The Blues, without a win on their travels, were 7 points adrift of their hosts, who'd already garnered a reputation for upsetting the big boys with wins at Leeds and Liverpool, spurred on by the goals of leading scorer Marcus Stewart. Ipswich had provided a breath of fresh air for the Premier League. Skippered by influential midfielder Matt Holland, it was a team built on spirit, which included youngsters Titus Bramble and Richard Wright. Mario Melchiot was one of the big names in a cosmopolitan Chelsea side that featured only 3 Englishmen. Skipper Dennis Wise, John Terry and Jody Morris, amongst the likes of World Cup winners Frank Leboeuf, Marcel Desailly and Gianfranco Zola. On paper, the Tractor Boys looked easily outclassed, but the Ipswich faithful had become accustomed to witnessing an upset or two. Huge anticipation inside the ground. Commentary from John Champion.
A season so far of remarkable success for Ipswich Town. Newcomers to the Premier League, and yet sitting here on Boxing Day in 5th place. 4 positions above their much more illustrious visitors. Here's Jamie Clapham. For Ryderson. Under play in Marcus Stewart. And Ipswich have an early corner. Ipswich beaten just 3 times in their last 14 league games. Jermaine Wright will swing this in. Scowcroft at the near post. Just beyond him is Dalla Bona's header, and Goey having to scramble. And Frank Leboeuf brings it clear. Gudjohnsen. And that'll drift all the way back to the Dutch keeper. Moment of some anxiety for him. Clapham. It's always an intense time of the season over Christmas and New Year. Ipswich from here play Spurs and then go to Sunderland and then have an FA Cup tie up on the northwest coast at Morecambe. Laid off by Scowcroft. He does combine well with those around him. Desailly had to make the block. Jermaine Wright. This is Wilnis. And Armstrong didn't catch it. But it's a mighty encouraging start by Ipswich. Wise. Zola's gone ahead of him. Wise went alone. And the free kick belongs to Ipswich. And here's Clapham. And now the Herminator, Herman Ryderson. Zola. And Dalla Bona is inside him. Wise is outside. Cleared by Wilnis. Chelsea have lost 4 of their last 8 games in the Premier League. They're still seeking their first away win of the season. Melchiot. Gudjohnsen! That's a real boost for them, because Ipswich had made the brighter start. It's Eidur Gudjohnsen for Chelsea. Swept in sweetly on the volley. Melchiot's ball in, and a lazy, almost casual swing of that right boot. The Tinkerman, so-called, happy so far. Leboeuf. Bramble forcing his way in front of Gudjohnsen. untidy. Dennis Wise getting involved at the last as well. Jeff Winter having to intervene. And this is a position of some promise for Chelsea. Secret discussions between Wise and Zola. And the 34-year-old Zola to take. Holland. Clapham. That was Leboeuf. Pumped forward by Wilnis. Dalla Bona. Now Hasselbaink able to stretch Ipswich. Gudjohnsen, 2. Not that dissimilar to his first goal. Ball in from the right, met crisply first time, giving Wright no chance at all. Two in the space of 9 minutes for the Icelander Eidur Gudjohnsen. And Ranieri, who took over in September when they were 17th, with reason to be happy. No free kick. Melchiot. Hasselbaink couldn't get to it. Dennis Wise will retrieve it. And claimed by Wright. Something of a reality check for Ipswich, this. They held Manchester United and Arsenal to draws here. They've won at Liverpool and won at Leeds. A place in the top 5 beyond their wildest expectations. Two down at home to Chelsea was also not what they expected. Riderson. Armstrong. Clapham. And Armstrong! A little better from the home team. Zola, who loves to drop deep. Doesn't usually give the ball away as tamely as that. Right. Wilnis. Alan Armstrong. Jermaine Wright for a second time in the move. Now Jamie Clapham. Comfortable header away by Marcel Desailly. And what Ipswich need more than anything else is a goal back before half-time. Riderson ignores Clapham outside him. Mark Wilnis. Matt Holland. Clapham. Here comes to Goey. Scowcroft likes to join in from the right-hand side. Offside flag is up against Eidur Gudjohnsen. It's a lovely turn by Marcus Stewart. Not such a lovely pass. Wilnis will keep it in. Wright. Leboeuf steers it to Hasselbaink. And Chelsea can break here. Dalla, Bona up with him. Hasselbaink checking. And that allows Ipswich time to get men back behind the ball. Terry. Eidur. Clapham. Eidur in. Dealt with well by Leboeuf. It was an awkward height for the defender. Given away by Hasselbaink. Neither side distinguishing themselves at the moment. It's a plaintive cry from the Portman Road regulars. George Burley, 2 days short of 6 years in the job now. Jamie Clapham began his career with Spurs. Bramble. And Bramble again. And it took the intervention of Leboeuf to halt him. Kept in by Wright. 5 waiting. Marcus Stewart was poised. That's got the crowd going a bit. Wilnis. Wright. Now Wilnis. And Scowcroft! Ipswich are back in the game. It's taken a long while for them to produce something to get the crowd excited. But Scowcroft's header, ideal. Down, wide of Goey. A rather shanked clearance by Goey. Seized upon by Clapham. Ran away from Wright. And now it's Chelsea who are more eager for the half-time whistle. Because Ipswich have found their feet and rediscovered their form. And they're posing some serious problems. Clapham. Eidur. Once more, Chelsea profligate. And Melchiot will take his time over this throw and hope that very soon the half-time whistle will go. Titus Bramble, met by Melchiot. Over goes Eidur, down goes Hasselbaink. There's the whistle, and the sides head for the tunnel with not too much between them. Ipswich 1, Chelsea 2. Chelsea's captain is ready, so's everyone else, and Jeff Winter's whistle gets us going in this second half. Chelsea leading 2-1, both their goals in the opening 17 minutes scored by Gudjohnsen. Scowcroft not long before half-time pulling one back for Ipswich. And this is Marcus Stewart, and he's tugged back rather cynically by Dalla Bona. It'll be a caution for the man in yellow. And Jeff Winter saying, look, I have no alternative. Stewart threatening to run clear. Leboeuf was covering, but Dalla Bona did what he felt he had to do. Wilnis. That's Melchiot. It's half a shout for handball. Wright. Scowcroft. The appeal is for handball. The answer is corner. Desailly was the defender. Goalkeeper came, missed it. And so did Titus Bramble when the chance came his way. It's a well-delivered corner. Scowcroft beat Goey in the air, but it was to Bramble that the chance fell. Wilnis. Scowcroft. Here's Zola. Ipswich have succeeded in keeping him reasonably quiet so far. Hasselbaink. Goalkeeper was stranded. Really, Richard Wright found himself in no man's land. Winston Bogarde for Mario Melchiot, one Dutchman for another. Really alter Chelsea's approach. Wilnis. Armstrong in the end. Took a couple of little deflections before it reached him. Bramble. And Morris back to Goey. Chelsea are dropping deeper and deeper. Now they try and emerge with Wise. Sloppy by Jody Morris. Marcus Stewart! he scored, Jody Morris would have been the one to blame for giving the ball away, but what a fine hit. And an admirable save too. George Burley, only Ipswich's 9th manager since they joined the league, more than 60 years ago. Gudjohnsen. Zola. Not too far wide. Wright may have had it covered. Bramble. Leboeuf. Now Wise. And he's found Gudjohnsen. And Chelsea clinging on to this advantage. Closing in on their first away win of the season. Bramble. And Wright clears heftily. One bounce through to his opposite number, Eduard. This is Morris. Dalla, Bona. Zola and Wise. No! Chelsea could have sealed it there and then. Good save by Wright. And then a near miss to follow. So Ipswich still alive. Just. Bramble. Just under 10 minutes to play. Eidur. And Stewart! Ipswich deserve that. They've spent much of the second half pressing and probing and asking questions. And their top scorer, Marcus Stewart, has finally drawn them level. Eidur couldn't do much with it. This is Jokanovic. And there's not much time remaining. And Chelsea will be kicking themselves all the way back down to London. And squandered a 2-goal lead. Bramble. Martin Reusser. Crowd want the ball forward. Scowcroft blocked. And that was the final chance of a fine match. One in which Chelsea led 2-0 after only 17 minutes. Eidur Gudjohnsen taking his recent tally to 5 goals in his last 4 games. But Scowcroft and then Marcus Stewart put Ipswich deservedly back on terms. They've now drawn at home to Manchester United, to Arsenal and to Chelsea. They are no one's mugs. Ipswich Town 2, Chelsea 2.
Another example of Ipswich ignoring reputations to record a fabulous result, just one of many in a season when they continually upset the odds. At one stage, it looked as though they'd finished 3rd. In the end, 5th place was good enough to secure European football for the first time in 20 years, and few disagreed when George Burley was named manager of the season.